Now, an update to a story brought you earlier this week in Haiti, where that country's Prime Minister Ariel Henry has announced his resignation. Henry made the announcement from Puerto Rico after deadly gang violence overtook the capital, preventing him from returning to the country. He says he will remain in the role until an interim government is established.
My government will leave immediately after the inauguration of the council. We will be a caretaker government until they name a prime minister and a new cabinet. Haiti needs peace. Haiti needs stability.
Despite calls for peace and stability, uncertainty hangs over Haiti's political future after Prime Minister Ariel Henry said he would step down as soon as a transition council could be chosen. The council will be tasked with appointing an interim prime minister and establishing a provisional electoral council to facilitate elections. Henry claims that Haiti's constitution mandates that he sign off on the transitional council, which will be put in place by regional Caribbean leaders. But a prominent Haitian gang leader says that his coalition would not recognize any government put in place by foreign powers. It's anticipated that any planned coalition is going to face complications.
Although several different political stances, if I could say, or factions have agreed to participate, but having the leader of his coalition called Living Together being part of it, it wasn't the case in Jamaica, so it's unclear how it'd be integrated. But that remains to be seen in the coming hours as the situation remains rather fragile.
In Washington this week, U.S. officials welcomed the news of Henry's resignation and said they're hopeful an agreement on a new transition council can be reached in the very near future.
We commend Prime Minister Henry for his statesmanship in putting his country first and agreeing to step down when the Transitional Presidential Council is established. His decision comes at a critical point for the Haitian people. We expect that the members of the Transitional Council will be appointed in the next 24 to 48 hours, and then they will take the step to appoint an interim prime minister in the near future after that.
Meanwhile, Kenya's President William Ruto says the country will still lead a UN-backed multinational police force to help quell gang violence in Haiti once a council is formed. Ruto said in a post on X that U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken had briefed him on the latest developments in Haiti and that he assured Blinken of Kenya's commitment to deploy a police force to Haiti. Ruto's announcement came a day after Kenya's Foreign Affairs Principal Secretary said they had put the deployment of 1,000 of its police force on hold until a clear administration is in place. Back in the U.S. today, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says he is taking precautions against a potential influx of Haitian migrants. The failed Republican presidential candidate took to X writing, "The state of Florida has been dedicating significant resources to combat illegal vessels from countries such as Haiti," adding, "We cannot have illegal aliens coming to Florida." DeSantis says the goal is to put more than 250 additional officers and soldiers and over a dozen air and sea craft on patrol. However, the Coast Guard says that so far there has not been an increase in migration from Haiti.